we're live here at Barnesville High School, bringing you a feature presentation of the junior varsity between the Barnesville Trojans and the Rebels. Just some general commentary here, as we normally do, and we actually, now they pulled another trick on us, and they put 16 minutes on the clock instead of 17, so I'm gonna quickly fix that. And we're underway here. All right, so 2-1 your score in favor of the Rebels. In the white, Barnesville in the purple. Oh, full court pressure here by the Trojans. And it's enough to create a turnover. The boys basketball team for Barnesville is in Crookston tonight. And the boys basketball team for the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels are in Pelican Rapids tonight. That should be an entertaining matchup there between the Rebels and Vikings. There's a three-pointer that's banked in. Lindsay Rotz with the three-pointer. Ignore those numbers there. Apparently they're not correct. Nice poke away there by, I don't see the DeVries or Boyd. There's two number 4s on the roster. there's a timeout on the floor. Well, for Barnesville fans and for snowmobile fans in general, February 12th is going to be a big day for us here at Magnitude Sports. As we have scheduled in the Clutch Fest Winter Snowcross race. It'll be multiple races starting at 11 a.m., wrapping up right around the 3:34 o'clock mark. And then we'll pack up quickly, and if the Frazee Barnesville doubleheader is at Concordia, we'll have it for you. If the Frazee Barnesville doubleheader is in Frazee, it will be up to Frazee High School if we'll have that game for you or not. But we'll pack up for you and go to the doubleheader if we're able to. Game is tied nearly an over and back, and that would have been back-to-back possessions, and a nice job there by Belle Peterson, putting the Trojans back in front. 6-4. Corner three, a little strong. Out of bounds, and we'll have a foul here on number 4. I was just informed that the number 4 is Greta DeVries. I'll stop the clock with 12:04 to go here in the first half. DGF fans, normally we would stream this to your DGF YouTube, but this particular computer didn't have that set up, so I apologize, but we will upload it to your YouTube channel. And it will be available on Magnitude 24/7. It'll be available on the DGF YouTube channel. Probably like sometime tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna try and get it on in the morning, but we'll see. We also have wrestling on tonight here on Magnitude Sports. It's Perm and United Clay Becker and Sauk Center Melrose in a triangular at Perm High School. Jason Lance on the play-by-play / commentary for that matchup. I believe they're in the second duel. Perm won over Sauk Center Melrose on my way to Barnesville. I believe it was 57-24 the final. And now that second duel of the triangular should be underway as we speak. Nice job there by Lola Garrett to get the rebound in the basket. And DGF within 2 here in the feature presentation. Junior varsity game to the Trojans and the Rebels. Varsity game will be on the exact same stream. You won't have to go anywhere for it. That basket's up and in. I was looking down at my phone for a second. I didn't see who scored it. I apologize. Three-pointer. Swish. Got it. Top of the key 3 there for 5-3 and 5-1. Looks 5-3 to me, so if that's the truth, it'd be Annalise Oz who on that three-pointer. Now she'll check out. And Sienna, let me look at my Ambiel. We'll check in. That's Olivia Couchman at the free throw line. Nice basket there. Ava Fallingstad with the bucket for Barnesville. And that's a long 2. Makes it a 1-point game. That 3 a little bit short. Tied up. Barnesville will get the jump arrow. Out of bounds, will stay with Barnesville. 8:10 to go in the first half. And a whistle, the ball go back to DGF, a foul on Barnesville. Foot was on the line. DGF basketball. Nice passing, get that open look at the 3. Bill Peterson comes down with the rebound. And that'll be a double dribble. I don't know if it just came off her hand wrong on a bounce, but she did kind of give it that little extra overhand carry per se, and that's what drew the whistle. Step back three, a little long. Tight game here, 12-11 in favor of Barnesville. That shot didn't get the friendly roll she was looking for. And just losing it out of bounds, it'll go back to Barnesville. Timeout called by Barnesville. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. Barnesville called the timeout. Now the final horn is blown for the warning, your timeout's almost over horn. 12-11 here in the junior varsity game in favor of Barnesville on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Mike with you. Feature presentation of the JV game, and we'll bring you the varsity game, our full and regular broadcast as normal. Here, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the JV game, we'll keep this stream going. There will be no stop of our new stream. I was able to get here just in the nick of time. It's really tough to get here in time for these games, but I got here just in the nick of time today. Trying to catch the jersey number 11. That was Sienna Ambiel with the bucket glass for DGF. And now Barnesville retakes the lead at 14-13. And that goes out of bounds. That'll go back to Barnesville. 5:47 to go here, first half. An inbounds pass comes exactly when it needed to match up our clock with the one in the gym. Catch and shoot three, a little strong. Barnesville will get the rebound. It's Belle Peterson. She'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line. That three a little bit strong. That'll go out of bounds. Ball goes back to DGF. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in the first half, and a 1-point lead for Barnesville. It's been a tightly contested contest from the start. I don't think either team's had more than a 4-point lead in this one. Catch and shoot three, open, almost banked it in. And that'll be a travel, yep. I was looking at the wrong referee, and then I glanced over quickly and saw the end of the travel call, so. It's 14-13 with 4:13 to go here in the first half. And there's another travel. So back-to-back travels on each team. Lindsey Rotz checks back into the lineup for Barnesville. Rotz hit a three to open up the scoring. And that is over and back. I should say to open up the scoring from outside of the free throw line, because Barnesville hit a free throw to take a 1-0 lead. Then DGF hit a basket to take a 2-1 lead. And then Lindsey Rotz hit the three-pointer to give Barnesville the lead back. Here's a three-point attempt. That one almost went in. Looked good coming out of her hands, but didn't quite get the spin and the bounce she was looking for off the rim. Nice passing around the perimeter. They will call a timeout. DGF will call a timeout. Not sure whose ball it is. I'm guessing DGF. We'll take a timeout with them. Be back in a moment.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. 2:41 and counting. DGF basketball down by 1. Now it's Barnesville basketball up by 1. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt there by the Rebels. That ball will roll out of bounds and go back to DGF. Three is in and out. Now stay with Barnesville. Well, it's Barnesville's ball, and it took them a while for them to realize that. Rotz will be kind enough to trigger the inbounds pass, and it'll be swatted out of bounds right away. Oh, stop the clock with 2:03 to go. So Barnesville working the ball down the court on defensive deflections by DGF on passes out of bounds. And that deflected pass ends up being a turnover. And it rolls off the rim. Barnesville gets the rebound. Foul on DGF has just been called. It's the 15th foul on the Rebels. Trojans have 3. That's going to be taken away. Chance for the lead and a little strong. Offensive rebound is up. That will not go. And the other offensive rebound was poked away. DGF gets the ball in the corner. And now just all the way to the hoop and scores. And DGF takes the lead on the basket by Couchman. Olivia Couchman with the basket. Inside a minute to go. For the last 12-13 minutes, it's been a 1-point game. Timeout called Barnesville. Stops the clock with 47 seconds to go. We'll be back.
Becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. 47 seconds to go first half. DGF just took the lead on a basket and a layup by Olivia Couchman. And just getting it in the nick of time on the 5-second timer, and now a foul on DGF will stop the clock. That is the 16th foul. So one more, and Barnesville would earn a trip to the free throw line if it happens in the next 42 seconds. Rotz for a three. She made one earlier, but not that time. Up court and scores. Olivia Couchman with 4 points, and DGF has its biggest lead of the game at 17-14. At one point, Barnesville had a 4-1 lead. So now both teams have had a 3-point lead in this game, but no team has had more than that yet. Loose ball and a chance for DGF. Can they get it? No! It would not have counted. The ref waved it off. And that brings us to halftime. 17-14 in favor of the DGF Rebels here in the halftime mark of the junior varsity game. We'll take a timeout and come back with half number 2 after this.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, we're going to bring this to you live here, and we're going to chit-chat during the music so that we don't get in any trouble with music. If you're a regular viewer of Magnitude Sports, or you're a regular follower of our Facebook page, you know very well what I'm referencing. So. All right, so yeah, once again, we got a few games recently that have been postponed that are rescheduled to an unknown date at this time. That includes Perham and Breckenridge. Barnesville, the Perham-Breckenridge game was a boys basketball game. The Barnesville girls game versus Roseau has been postponed to a date that we're not sure of yet. And the Perham's boys basketball game against Hawley has also been postponed to a date that we're not sure of yet. All three of those games, when and if they get rescheduled, will be on Magnitude Sports. Tonight, we have wrestling. Perham United Clay Becker and Sauk Center Melrose. Perham defeated Sauk Center Melrose 52-27, I believe it was, 52-28. And then the Barnesville DGF varsity game coming up at about 7:30 this evening. Let's see here. Tomorrow, Thursday, January 27th, Barnesville will host Frazee and Wadena Deer Creek. So it'll be the Trojans, Hornets, and Wolverines in a wrestling triangular. Jesse will have that one for you here on Magnitude Sports Thursday, starting at about 5 o'clock. Later that evening, 7:30 p.m., Barnesville boys basketball team will travel to the Hive in Perham and see if they can be the third team to knock off Perham in a row. Perham's dropped two at home in a row now, one to Fergus Falls, 56-50, and then most recently, a game that I was at, to the St. Peter Saints by the score of 78-72. So the Yellow Jackets have dropped two at home in a row, both by a 6-point margin. And we'll see if Barnesville can extend that losing streak to 3 for the Yellow Jackets. They defeated the Yellow Jackets earlier back on December 10th in overtime. Can't recall the exact final score, but it was an overtime win for the Trojans. Friday, January 28th, we'll have 3 games on the air for you. Jesse will be here for the Barnesville Triangler with the 2 Cardinals teams, one from Alexandria, one for Staples Motley. And then at 7:30 on Thursday, the 28th, we'll have some North Dakota basketball for you, as Josh and Nick will have Kindred Vikings versus the Lisbon Broncos, girls basketball, and then another girls basketball game, Perham versus Wadena Deer Creek, and that's all on Thursday night, January 28th. Saturday, January 29th, I will be traveling to Bismarck for some North Dakota hockey at 2 p.m. Puck drop between the Bismarck Blizzard and the Fargo North-South Bruins. And if you enjoy hockey, that has been one of the premier girls hockey matchups for about the past 5 years now. So certainly encourage you to tune in. Of course, Fargo Davies winning the girls state championship and playing in the state championship the last couple of years. So they're starting to move up to that same level that the Blizzard and Fargo North-South are at. So those are always some matchups we like to keep our eyes on. Monday, January 31st, the girls basketball team for Barnesville Trojans, they travel to Minnewaska area, and we did reach out. I personally reached out to Bill and Phil, who are the athletic directors at Minnewaska area, and they have extended the invite for Magnitude to come broadcast that game. So circle that one on your calendar, Barnesville fans. Your girls will travel to Minnewaska area to wrap up the month of January. And that'll be a 7:30 p.m. tip here on Magnitude Sports. February 3rd. Let's see here. February 3rd. Barnesville will host Fertile Beltrami. To the best of my knowledge, that is a dual matchup in wrestling, and that'll be February 3rd. Jesse will have it. I'll be in DGF as the Rebel fans. Your boys basketball team hosts the Moorhead Spuds. We'll have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports on Thursday, February 3rd. And then Friday, February 4th, a pair of boys basketball games. Barnesville will host DGF, and Frazee, actually that one's been taken off the schedule. So only one basketball game on February 4th. Barnesville versus DGF. That's a rematch from earlier this season where the Rebels got the best of the Trojans. Saturday, February 5th. Perham and Pequot Lakes in girls basketball. More girls basketball on Monday, February 7th as the Kindred Vikings host the Oak Grove Grovers. A triple header of sports on Tuesday, February 8th. 5 o'clock start. Actually, that wrestling matchup is pending, I believe. I'll have to talk to somebody and see if they can make it. We're hoping to have the triangular between DGF, Barnesville, and Crookston on February 8th at 5 o'clock, but that is still unconfirmed. What is confirmed for February 8th is girls basketball, Barnesville versus Wheaton Herman Norcross, and also Perham versus Dilworth Glyndon Felton on Tuesday, February 8th. We'll have all those available for you here on Magnitude Sports. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. We'll take a break. We're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. And it is 17-14 in favor of the DGF Rebels. Back in a moment. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little little place in a small town.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Let's try it again. There we go. Welcome back. And second half about to get underway. Here's a 3-point lead for the DGF Rebels here in the junior varsity game. 16 minutes on the clock. Possession arrow will be flipped over to the Trojans, and the inbounds pass will come, and we're underway here in half number 2. Neither team has had more than a 3-point lead in this game, and there's a foul. At one point, Barnesville led 4-1. That was their 3-point lead. And now DGF leads 17-14. That's their 3-point lead. Otherwise, it's been a 1 or 2-point game the entire time. That'll be a reach and foul on DGF. Both teams have one foul now here in the second half. Inbounds pass into the backcourt. Pass deflected, nearly stolen away. Loose ball, and the Rebels get it. Jump ball will go to Barnesville. Second team foul on the Rebels. offensive rebound, draws the foul. She'll earn a trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line. That'll be the third team foul on the Rebels. I believe it's so number 20. I can't tell the jersey number here. And she'll miss it. It was Lexi Hall at the free throw line. DGF basketball. Team fouls, 1 for Barnesville, 3 for DGF. That is the biggest lead of the game for either team. They're now up 5, 19-14. Kennedy Gray lost the ball inside. Rebels bring it back. Poked away and saved. I think that would have been okay to go over and back. Barnesville's going to steal it away. And that will be a foul, I think. Maybe not. Yes, it is a foul. It'll be the 4th team foul on DGF. Couchman, who hit 2 baskets right near the end of the first half to give her team the 4-point lead. Checks back into the lineup, and now a travel. And DGF will call a timeout. I think, anyway. Maybe not. I thought I heard the coach say timeout, but apparently not. I was all ready to go to a timeout, too. She thought about it. I was about a 21-footer there. She would have taken it. Loose ball picked up by the Rebels. Some turnovers here could potentially hurt Barnesville if DGF keeps scoring points off them. Nice passing, and the 3 is on the win switch. 22-14. Ignore those numbers. We don't keep track of that in sub-varsity. There's a bucket for Ava Fallingstaff. Six-point lead for the Rebels. Poked away twice and out of bounds. Apologize for the camera there, that was my fault. I'm working solo on both of these games today as our normal camera person's a little bit under the weather. And Aaron, who is scheduled to join us for the varsity game, is also a little under the weather, so I'll be solo tonight. But we wish everybody who might be under the weather today speedy recovery. Three-pointer on the way off the front of the rim. And rebound will be tapped into the backcourt. And they'll race for it all the way down. Who touched it last? It's going to go back to Barnesville. Jeff put some players in the backcourt. Ouch, that one looked like it may have hurt a little bit there, but it's a nice passing down low and a nice job by Falling Stud. Positioning up her defender and getting a good look at the basket. Didn't quite get the bounce she was looking for, but it's still, everything on that particular play went right except for the basket. And that one rolls off. Offensive rebounds there. Another tough shot and another offensive board, and you'd think one of them's got to go in. They'll fight to keep the possession. Jeff nearly caught off guard defensively, and now a foul down in the paint. That's the 5th team foul on Jeff. It is the 4th personal on Michaela Bielen. Kennedy Gray for 3. Oh, it almost rolled in. Of a foul on Barnesville. $10-11 to go here, second half. Barnesville with a full court press. And a loose ball, and now the whistle will stop, and we have a foul on who? We have a foul on DGF, so Barnesville will get the ball. 10:03 to go here, second half. Kennedy Gray will get it in the backcourt. Cross the timeline with 10 minutes to go. And that pass will go out of bounds, so go back to the Rebels. Kennedy Gray to the hoop, lays it in. And that's back to a 4-point game. And that'll be another turnover for the Rebels. Up court, and the Rebels will get it right back. Nice kick out to the corner, and the 3 doesn't, rolls off the backside of the rim. But an offensive rebound nonetheless, and the Rebels will get another possession. 9:13 and counting. Nice spin move at the mid-block, and that results in 2 points. Excellently done. Excellently executed. And it's a 6-point lead for the Rebels. 9:03 and a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, welcome back. 24-18, 6-point advantage here for the DGF Rebels. in this feature presentation of the junior varsity game. Here from Barnesville High School, the varsity game coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. I want to thank Gotta Go Driving School, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Superior Grain Equipment, and the DGF Boosters for supporting Rebel activities this winter. Three-pointer up, three-pointer in. Sienna Ambiel with that three-pointer. And a 9-point lead is now the largest lead of the game for the Trojans. Three back the other way, left it a little short. And a nice aggressive turnover. Barnesville will get the ball back. Nice look inside, she'll draw the foul. Kennedy Gray found Ava Fallingstead. And now Ava will go to the Barnesville Sonics free throw line. She'll make them both. Some pressure in the backcourt here by Barnesville. Three on the way, and that one too strong. Out of bounds, stays with DGF. Couldn't quite snag the rebound, lost it off her fingertips. Barnesville getting their hands on some balls defensively. That three's a little strong. They'll fight for the rebound here and get it. Kennedy Gray brings it up the near sideline. Puts up a little floater up and in. 5-point game, 27-22. Tipped and Barnesville gets it back. That's Rotz. Ooh, came close to a travel there. Gray pivoting. Feeds a pass across the baseline. Nice move, Fallingstead gets the bucket. 27-24. And another steal. I didn't even see that one happen. Job there by Lindsay Rotz, just powering her way in and deflecting that inbounds pass out of bounds. That'll put a smile on future coaches. And nearly another turnover. Now an easy shot here that won't go in. Oh, Barnesville battling back. About 90 seconds ago, they were down by 9. Now they're down by 3. Nice pass from Rotz, and the basket up and in for Lexi Holt. It's a 1-point game, and this 1 point was the theme in the first half for about 14 of the 16 minutes. That's a 10-second violation on DGF. So about 14 of the 16 minutes of the first half, it was a 1-point game. And now Barnesville's trimmed it to 1. They have a chance to take the lead here if they can get a basket. It'd be their first lead of the second half. They were down 3 at halftime. And for the lead, No basket, but she will go to the free throw line to try and tie this one up. Fallingstead's free throw is in. Swish. Tied at 27. With 6:01 to go. Ola Garrett checking into the lineup. And for the lead, she got it. Barnesville gets another turnover. Once again, Barnesville led 4-1, and they've never led by more than 3. And a near steal, and it'll turn into a turnover. To the hoop, cannot get the layup to go. Loose ball on the baseline. Rebels will recover. 3 on the way. That one rattles in and out. Garrett with the rebound and one. 29-28. And she'll go to the free throw line to try and get one more. Nice form on that free throw, and she knocks it down. 30-28 now, and a 2-point lead. Just about 2 minutes ago, Barnesville trailed by 9. They have done a fantastic job at battling back. And eventually the DGF would have had to score, and now they have a 2-point lead. And for the tie, Locke's a little strong on that one, but an offensive rebound. And a nice move there by, couldn't quite see who that was. It was Lexi Holt. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. And Kennedy Gray with the missed 3. And a whistle and a foul. And had she held off on the contact maybe a split second longer, it's quite possible that Garrett would have gotten called for a travel. It almost looked like she took a half too many steps there. Poked away. Some tough defense here in the backcourt, and Barnesville gets the ball back. Rotz for 3. Looks good, is good. Sophie Frederick out of bounds, and it goes back to the Rebels on the poke out of bounds. I believe that was Sophie Frederick on the 3-pointer. I don't have a number 10 on the JV roster. And I know it wasn't Kenzie Scogan, so that's the only one that seems to make sense. That 3 a little strong. Nice hustle for the rebound there by Fallenstead. Starter. Oh, and a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Switch. That one rattles in as well. And a timeout. Timeout Barnesville. We'll take one with them. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. welcome back. 4:08 to go and 33-30 in favor of Barnesville. And DGF has had trouble breaking this full court pressure put on by the Trojans. We'll see what the Rebels drew up in that last timeout to try and get it over the half-court line. They get it down to Garrett, who gets fouled, and a chance to tie the game up. That's the 15th foul on Barnesville. DGF has 9, one more. Barnesville's in the double bonus. That's a little strong. Barnesville gets the rebound. Fallingstead and one. That is the 10th team foul. So Barnesville's in the double bonus now. Only one free throw on this instance since she made the shot. But every foul moving forward will be 2 shots for Barnesville. Bingo, got it. 36-32, and another turnover, and a jump ball will go to DGF. 4 points, the biggest lead Barnesville's had in this game. Down to Garrett again. Garrett fights, and her shot is blocked. Fallingstead gets the block and then creates the turnover. Going to the hoop, and no, didn't quite get enough on that one and came up a little bit short. DGF will get the ball, pressure by Barnesville, and it's almost stolen away by Frederick. Couldn't quite keep her balance, and the ball would go out of bounds back to DGF. Well, that's one way to break the full court press. They've done it twice in a row now. And a travel. Well, earlier in this half, turnovers were causing problems for Barnesville, and now turnovers are causing problems for DGF. They're still within striking distance at 4, but this possession's huge for Barnesville. If they can get a basket here, that would be big. And over and back will be the call. We'll let our clock sit at 2:40 for a little bit. 2:53 to go. .240 and counting. That shot a little short. Kennedy Gray will come away with the rebound. And a loose ball picked up just in front of the timeline. Gray will get it back. And they try to get it to Rocks, but it'll go out of bounds. And DGF will get the ball back. The next team to score, that's huge. Both teams have had opportunities, and DGF keeps giving Barnesville more of them. Nice move to the hoop, but it bounces off, and DGF gets a rebound. Got lucky there on that turnover, and a missed opportunity for the Trojans. Inside 2 minutes to go. They chase it down in front of the half-court stripe. Floats one up, a little strong. Wrestle for the rebound, and Barnesville come away with it. Right to the hoop and scores. Don't keep track of points, but it wouldn't surprise me if falling stats in double digits now. There's Garrett, a little strong. Maybe a foul on Barnesville that wasn't called on Garrett, but Garrett's gonna have to come out. It appears that she might have a bloody lip or potentially. .1:15 to go here in the junior varsity game. That's out of bounds. They'll stay with Barnesville. And that'll be a foul. I believe that's her 5th. Yep, it sure is. So she'll have to come out. She picked up her 5th foul. Kennedy Gray will go to the Barnesville Senex free throw line. .7 seconds, and now a 7-point lead for Barnesville. We'll see if Kennedy Gray can make it 8. She cannot. Rebels will get the rebound. It's not impossible, but they're gonna have to act quickly here. Long two, too strong. And that missed shot might seal the win for Barnesville. I say might. They'll just, well, that whistle will stop the clock with 22.8 seconds to go. And that will send Kennedy Gray back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Once again, Barnesville's in the double bonus. DGF with 10 plus fouls. Barnesville with only 5 so far here in the second half. That one's a little short. Loose ball, and Rebels pick it up. 15 seconds to go. Corner 3, good if it goes. Does not go, but an offensive rebound and a foul. Question is if it's in the act of shooting or not. It kind of looked like she was going up for a shot. We'll see what they decide. And it does indeed appear that she'll go to the line to shoot 2. I believe it's Annalise Oss at the free throw line. Ponytail covering up the second number of her jersey, and it is. She'll miss the first one. 10.8 seconds to go. And the second one will not go in either, and I'll take 1 second off the clock. 9.5 now, actually less than a second, because we're at 10.2. Three-pointer on the way, and off the back of the rim. The rebound will secure the win, and that'll do it. The Barnesville Trojans, after being down 3 at halftime, battle back and pick up an 8-point win here in the junior varsity game. 40-32, your final score. We'll take a timeout. We'll get things reset for the varsity game, and we'll talk to you here in about 10 minutes.
Mr. Eric Knudsen.
Following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School, getting ready for the girls varsity game between the Barnesville Trojans and the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels, and we'll be keeping our eyes on the boys game up in Crookston as well. Right now, Crookston leading 4-3, 3 minutes into the first half. That one got an early start, and Caden Zenzen was when this game started up in Crookston, it was 9 rebounds shy of being the all-time rebound leader for Barnesville High School. So we're going to keep our eyes on that one, and should he reach that 9th rebound, we'll let you know, hopefully within moments of it happening. So once again, it's 4-3 in favor of Crookston, and Barnesville just hit a 3. It's now 6-4. Trojans lead the Pirates in the boys' game up in Crookston. Once again, we'll keep you up to date on that game throughout our broadcast today. I'm also going to be getting updates from Holly. I believe they're down in Breckenridge today. But we got a man stationed at that game to give us updates as well. So we'll keep you updated on all that. 7-5 for the Barnesville Trojans, and overall for the DGF Rebels this year, 1-11. Their one win coming 44-39 victory over Frazee back on December 17th. Last time these two teams met, Barnesville got the better of the Rebels 71-38. That was back on December 9th. But Barnesville down a key player in Abby John, who's out with a torn ACL, and so she will her double-digit scoring will be missed tonight. And we'll see if the DGF Rebels can take advantage of that, or if the Barnesville Trojans will have a player or two step up. And we wish Abby John a speedy recovery. From my understanding, she'll have surgery later this month, and then she's expected to be able to play again about 3 to 4 weeks into next year's basketball season. That's a long recovery. We're hoping that she can maybe speed up that recovery and get back for opening day. But I know that she's going to be missing out on some summer activities as well. So, but long story short, we wish her a speedy recovery, and if at all possible, an even faster than speedy recovery, and all that stuff for Abby John, the freshman point guard for the Trojans. Her parents are in the house tonight, and I don't think she's here. But then again, I haven't been able to look at everybody in attendance. Is the house starting to pack up a little bit here as far as people, and the band is also playing, and that's all good. Let's take a look at these two teams a little bit more in depth. 7-5 overall for the Barnesville Trojans. 4-3 in Section 8 AA play. 4-3 in Heart of Lakes Conference play. 4-1 when playing at home. For the DGF Rebels, 1-11 overall, 1-6 in Section 8 AA, 1-6 in Heart of Lakes Conference, 0-5 when playing on the road, and 1-6 when playing at home. Once again, that win coming against Frazee on December 17th, and they pick up a 44-39 win over the Hornets. For the Barnesville Trojans, they fell by 1 to Perham, 67-66 on opening night. And then in their most recent game, they also fell by 1 again to the Yellow Jackets, 54-53. So they lost the opener 67-66, and their most recent game was a 1-point loss to the Yellow Jackets as well. Lexi Ballgreen hitting a basket as the clock hit 0 to pull the Trojans within 1, but that was as close as they'd be able to get. They had a game scheduled against the Roseau Rams on January 21st. That game has been postponed. No word, to the best of my knowledge, if that game's been rescheduled or not. That brings them into tonight's game against DGF. Now, since the 53-38 win against East Grand Forks back on January 6th, that was the game where they lost Abby John. Abby John did not play at all in the second half of that game. They would lose to Pelican Rapids. They would pick up a win over Osakis, and they would fall to Perham. Their games against Crookston and Minnewaska area were postponed, as well as the Roseau game. So since Abby John has been unfortunately out of the starting lineup, the Trojans have been 1-2 since her loss. So we'll see if they can bounce back today and even it up at 2-2. They will go down on the road to take on Breckenridge, a team that they defeated by the score of 69-40 back on December 14th. And then they'll travel at Hawley, and Hawley will be a tough matchup on February 3rd. Then they're back home on February 8th against Wheaton Herman Norcross and Pelican Rapids. That's a look at a brief summary of what the Trojans have done and what they got upcoming here. And we'll take a timeout. We're about a minute away from the starting lineups and the opening announcements. And we'll be back with all that good stuff here in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
The Trojan Takedown Club supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels. Members serve to go to the wrestling program and are thankful for family, friends, fans, donors, and sponsors that help contribute to any and all fundraising efforts. The Trojan Takedown Club meets at the American Legion Post 153 in Barnesville in the evening of the first Wednesday of the month. For more information, search Facebook for Barnesville Trojan Wrestling.
And welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's game between the GBB Rebels and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from DGF. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary-aged children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court during the event. Concessions are located out door number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise if able, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as the Barnesville Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Eric Knudsen, plays our national anthem.
National anthem finish, and now your starting lineups, starting with the Rebels.
The rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities.
Right now with 9 minutes left in the first half.
Positive comments and action.
Crookston's at the free throw line, trailing by 5. The Barnesville Trojans have a 19-14 lead over the Crookston Pirates with 9 minutes to go in the first half.
First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the DGF Rebels. Number 2, the junior, Gabby Tucker. Number 5, junior, Michaela Winter. Number 12, junior Hayden Backus. Number 21, senior Ashley Taves. And number 25, 8th grader Aria Garrett. The Rebels are head coached by Jason Sunday, assistant coaches Tony Reno, Joe Wasford, and Josie Beachy. For your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Number 4, senior Lexi Goldgreen. Number 5, junior Cindy Strand. Number 10, junior Kenzie Scogan. Number 14, senior Emily Bregman. And number 32, senior Lauren Alverson. The Lady Trojans are head coached by Ryan Baumstead. Assistant coaches are Alan Scogan and Nicole Morrison. Student managers are Grant Baumstead and Libby Hodge. The officials for tonight's game are from the Detroit Lakes Officials Association. They are Troy Green, Jaden Carlisle, and Brady Johnson. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we can't have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. All right, let's play some hoops.
All right, we are ready to rock here in this one. And the opening tip is won by the Rebels. And they'll be going from left to right here as we start this contest. And we'll turn off the JV game sign because that's not the case anymore. They'll get in the hands of Taves. Taves into the paint. That one won't go, and the rebound out of bounds. They'll stay with the Rebels. So 30 seconds gone almost here, and still no score. Barnesville leads 23-18 over Crookston. 7 minutes to go in that one. Keep you up to date. Once again, Caden Zenzen looking to break a record, a rebound record that was set back in 1987. He needs 9 rebounds in that game against Crookston to take control of that record all by himself. Nice job there underneath, and the Rebels strike first. And I put the points on the wrong side of the hoop. Or my apologies there. Going to kick it out there up top. Emily Bredman inside for Halverson. Now Scogan has it near side. Work it back over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen back up top for Strand. Strand getting the start here, I presume in the place of Abby John. Strand for a 3, no, a little strong. And Halverson with the rebound, and that one rolls off the rim. Barnesville looking to score a basket so we can get a camera angle when they're down at the other end of the court. That whistle stopped the clock with 16:03 to go. Up top, Sydney Strand has it. Now over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen will dribble back up in between the circles. Fired over to Strand. Strand looking inside. Ballgreen goes to the corner. And now Ballgreen has it. Right-handed dribble, finds Halverson inside, kicks it back out. Skogan for a three, missed it. But an offensive rebound. Halverson will dribble, have it poked away, ends up in the hands of Ballgreen. Now Skogan up top. Halverson gets fouled. First foul of the game. Stops the clock with 15:23, and we'll see if Halverson can get the Trojans on the board, trailing 2-0.
Number 32, Lauren Halverson.
JV game was won by Barnesville. A really good game, back and forth. Barnesville with a 40-32 victory.
Coming in for the Rebels, number 15, Kaylee Peterson.
And that free throw is off. So it remained a 2-1 game here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. And if you're watching the game at Ratsos, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you tip your servers. Up, down, inside, and that shot is missed. That was I believe Kaylee Peterson. It looked like number 15. I couldn't quite tell. Not one of their starters, but if it was 15, she came in without me noticing. Here's Ballgreen with it. Ballgreen, now Bredman. Bredman one dribble, fires it to Skogan. Skogan right-handed dribble, back inside. Bredman will get fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. A chance to tie, potentially take the lead. Checking in at Crookston, 4 minutes until halftime, and the Trojan lead has been cut to 26-23. And now Crookston's going to the free throw line. And we are tied at 2. It's our first tie of the game. Holly Nuggets are playing the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Kaylee Crabtree, 9 points away from 1,000. If she hits that, we'll let you know about it.
Fouls on the Trojans. Number 10, Kenzie Skogan. Her first personal foul, team's first.
Last foul goes to Kenzie Skogan as Skogan and Ballgreen will put pressure in the backcourt. And it's tipped out of bounds by Bredman. Should stay with the Rebels, or does it? No, it goes back to the Barnesville Trojans. So it was tipped out by a Rebel. And now Ballgreen will shift it near wing here for Strand. Back into the corner, Ballgreen. Ballgreen looked inside for Bredman. Now she'll spin, come back out to the wing. Halverson has it. Now they'll get it into Bredman. Bredman lost it. It was stripped from her in the paint as she tried to spin around on that pivot foot. Back the other way. That one rolls off the rim, and that one will not go. Halverson will wrestle away the rebound. Get it to Bredman. Bredman brings it over the timeline. 14 minutes to go. Strand for a three. Got it!
Sydney Strand from way downtown.
That's our first lead change of the game as Barnesville takes the 5-2 lead. Out of bounds and a turnover.
Timeout taken by the Rebels.
DJF will take a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. Be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Ballgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Ballgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Ballgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Ballgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. If I'm saying this wrong, I apologize, but Darren Mulcahy, I believe is how you say it, had 619 rebounds as a Barnesville Trojan on his varsity time between 1984 and 1987. And right now, Caden Zenzen has 617 rebounds. He just needs 3 more to take the record from Darren. So we'll keep you updated on that. I am getting updates from that Crookston game on the rebound situation. I'm keeping an eye on it on my phone as far as the video is concerned. Right now, Barnesville up 31-27 with 2.5 to go in the first half. And another foul here for that foul should go to the Trojans. Both teams have 2, so that's actually correct. Ashley Taves will miss the free throw. And Breckenridge leads Holly, flip-flop that. Holly leads Breckenridge right now early in the first half. Got the hiccups there, but she'll knock down the second free throw. 5-3 our score now. 12:40 to go here in the first half. And a turnover. Winter has it, I think. No, that was Peterson, excuse me, and now going to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on the Trojans, number 4, Lexi Ballgreen. The first personal foul.
Lexi Ballgreen picks up her first personal.
Number 12, Kate Backus.
Halverson, high post jumper, a little flat on that one. Needed a little bit more arc and it may have gone in. 12 minutes to go now. We're keeping our eyes on the boys game here as Caden Zenzen has a chance to break the rebound record for Barnesville. That was set back in 1987. Right now, Barnesville's at the free throw line, 31-27, 2 minutes to go first half in that boys game up in Crookston. And Holly's up 16-9 with 9:52 to go in the first half over Breckenridge in girls basketball. And there's a steal by Sydney Strand.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 25, Aria Gray. 15.
And Kaylee Crabtree has 999 points on her career. I was just alerted to that about 1 second ago. 11:39 to go. Now 11:35.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 5, Sydney Strand. Her first personal foul, team's fourth.
Sydney Strand picks up her first. It's the team's fourth foul. 11:31 and counting to go now. And Taves travels. I'll stop the clock with 11:19 to go. Ballgreen in the corner. Looks up to Emily Smith. Halverson to Strand for a 3. Nuts in and out. Battle for the rebound, Emily Smith. Makes it 7-4. And out of bounds, and that will stop the clock with 10:51. The ball will go back to DGF. And a full court press here by Barnesville. out of bounds. I think that's going to go back to the Trojans, and it does.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 24, Trinity Gray.
30 seconds to go before halftime in the boys' game. Barnesville at 36-27 over Crookston. This is Trinity Gregg with the basketball now. We get it to Scogan. Inside Halverson. Nice pass on the baseline there for Ballgreen. And now Gregg, 3 a little bit short. Ten minutes to go here. 7-4 in favor of the Trojans on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. We're getting in the corner here for Taves. Taves into the paint. Taves with a strong move, slots it out of bounds. It goes back to Barnesville.
Subbing in for the Rebels, number 5, Michaela.
It is now halftime up in Crookston, and the Barnesville Trojans lead 38-27. Scramble for the ball. Possession arrow will favor DGF.
Subbing in for the Rebels, number 23, Annalise Oz.
Corner 3, up, nope, a little bit off the mark, and that will be missed. Rebound grab there by Ballgreen. She'll go all the way down the court, score, and did it count? I believe it did. Both teams have 4 fouls now. And I'm just getting some text messages here. Let me check them. And Caden Zenzen has now just tied the record. He has 619 career rebounds. One more and he'll be the new record holder for Barnesville. Taves hits a triple, makes it 7, and now a turnover. Give the ball back to the Rebels, and they'll look to tie it, maybe take the lead. And no, that one will not go in. Halverson will tip the rebound to Ballgreen. Ballgreen will bring it down the court, get it to Emily Smith. She gets through a couple defenders. Ball is tipped out of bounds.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 14, Emily Bredman. Subbing in for the Rebels, number 12, Peyton Backus. Timeout taken by the Trojans, a 30-second timeout.
All right, we'll take 1 or 2. We'll be back in a moment here at the Magnitude Sports Media. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Announcement from the boys game. It is 38-27 at halftime, and Caden Zenzen just tied the all-time record for rebounds at 619. He needs one more to break the record.
Well, you heard it from our PA announcer.
84-87.
Darren Mulcahy from 1984 to 1987. Currently tied with Caden Zenzen from present. Trying to find the right words there. And they're at halftime, so he'll likely take that record in the second half. He just needs one more rebound to do it. .740 and counting to go here. That shot off the mark.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 25, Aria Garrett. Her first personal foul, team's fifth.
5 minutes to go in the first half, and Hawley 25-12 over the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Keep you updated on that game as soon as scores are reported to me. There's a three-point attempt. That one's a little bit strong, and the rebound comes down to the Rebels. Once again, I'm doing this solo tonight, so if it's not quite what we're normally used to, I apologize. Do my best. With the ball now here is Annalise Sauce. And now she'll pass it away. They'll lob it inside, and that is Garrett. We're tied at 9. Last time this game was tied, it was 2-2. And that shot is off the mark. Coming up at halftime, we'll go over the Willow Creek Insurance stat report. And that shot is missed. And back the other way comes Trinity Gregg, all the way into the paint. Shot off the far side of the rim, gets her own rebound. Now Bredman for a three. That one's a little strong. And the rebound snagged by Ballgreen, and there will be a foul on DGF.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 5, Michaela Winter.
Team 6, it's Michaela Winter's third.
Team 6. Subbing in for the Trojans, number 2, Kennedy Gray, and number 10, Kenzie Scogan.
Three for Bredman, that's off the mark. But an offensive rebound tipped to Strand, now back out to Bredman. Bredman lost it off a knee of her defender, goes into the hands of Scogan. Smith high post, kicks it out, Kennedy Gray. Now Bredman in the far corner, back to Gray. Gray swings it to Strand up top. 9-9, it's been a low scoring first half here. Emily Smith to the hoop for the lead. It rolls off the rim, and the Rebels will have a chance to take the lead. With the basketball is Oz. Oz dumps it off there for Backus. Backus now into the hands there of, that is Peterson. Back to Oz. Check that. That is actually Tucker. Now Oz for a three. That one's off the mark. And that one tipped to Strand, and now it's out of bounds, and they'll stay with Barnesville.
Subbing in for the Rebels, number 21, Ashley Tate.
And an unofficial report from Breckenridge. Kaylee Crabtree has now scored 1,000 points for the Hawley Nuggets. They are leading right now. Now that that's been taken care of, we'll focus on the two Barnesville games for a moment, but we'll bring you some more scoring updates from that Breckenridge-Hawley game. With the basketball is Taves. Taves with a little left-handed dribble, kicks out, corner three on the way, too strong. Scogan will chase down the rebound along the baseline, bring it up court. She'll fire it down, and it's off the fingertips of Emily Smith. We'll let our clock continue to run. 4:17 to go here. DGF struck first to take a 2-0 lead. We were tied at 2. And then Barnesville hit a 3 to take a 5-2 lead. They would hold on to that lead until DGF tied it at 9, our current score. And that one's poked out of bounds. It should stay with DGF, and it does. Four minutes to go. They'll get into the hands there, Garrett. Garrett looking inside, being pressured by Halverson. 3 on the way, and that one's in.
Number 2, Gabby Tucker.
Gabby Tucker hitting the 3 to give DGF a 12-9 lead. And now DGF will get the ball back, and that'll be a travel.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 4, Lexi Baldwin.
Ballgreen in, Kennedy Gray out. 3:24 to go here in the first half. Ballgreen with it. Dribbles it over, hands it off for Scogan. Scogan bounce pass there to the top of the key for Halverson, who drives into the paint and scores.
Number 32, Lauren Halverson.
Makes it 12-11, a 1-point game here in a low-scoring first half. DGF somehow gets the ball down low before they finally turn it over. Lauren Halverson will get the tip, and Ballgreen will bring it back up the court. Ballgreen, right-handed dribble to the hoop and scores. And now it is 13-12 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. And a whistle and a timeout is called, and that will stop our clock with 2:34 to go here. It is a full timeout, so we'll keep it right here. No update yet. Let me check my phone to see if they've started the second half in Crookston yet or not. They have started the second half. They are a minute into it. Barnesville leads by 10, 40-30. And once again, at the halftime mark, Caden Zenzen had tied the rebound record held by Darren Malke, who had 619 rebounds for Barnesville when he graduated in 1987. And now Caden Zenzen has 619 rebounds. We'll let you know if he breaks that record. I have a guy up in Crookston keeping me informed. We'll let you know as soon as that happens here on Magnitude Sports. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. All right, welcome back. 13-12 in favor of. We'll stop our clock. 2:27 to go here as our clock ran through the commercial break when we were trying to catch it up. Missed shot there, and another missed shot. There's been a lot of missed shots in this game so far. 2:13 to go here as Ball Green brings it up the court. Strand has it. Strand puts one dribble back to Ball Green. Ball Green looks into the corner. Halverson top of the key, inside quickly for Bredman. And Bredman's shot is in and out. But an offensive rebound by Bredman, floats it up for Halverson, and it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Barnesville. Annalise Oss will check in for the Rebels, and that will give Kaylee Peterson a breather on the sideline. Minute 50 to go. Inbounds pass into the corner for Scogan. Scogan will dribble it back up top. Now she's directing traffic. Fires it over to Strand. Strand quickly into the corner for Bredman. Bredman back out. Scogan for a 20-footer off the front of the rim. That been a 19-footer, it would have been swish. And Ball Green looking for a possible steal there, didn't get it. Lucky not to get the foul, and she will score. And there's a foul on Barnesville, and DGF will retake the lead at 14-13.
Foul on the Trojans, number 10, Kenzie Scogan, her second personal foul, team's fifth.
Minute 24 to go as this is, I believe, Garrett at the free throw line, and she'll bank that one in. And that's a 2-point lead. Minute 20 and counting as Ball Green brings it over the timeline. 15-13 DGF. It took about until 3.5 minutes for the first team to break double digits as Lauren Halverson gets the basket there to tie the game up at 15. Inside a minute to go. That one's tipped out of bounds by Alexi Ball Green, and it'll remain with DGF. 53.6 to go here. And Kaden Zenzen now is officially the record holder for most rebounds in Barnesville basketball history with 620. I just got that information about 1 second ago. So congratulations to Kaden Zenzen. .4 seconds to go. And the ball will go back to DGF. 43-30 in favor of Barnesville with 14 and change to go in the second half of that game up in Crookston. Nice bounce pass down low, but she'll lose it out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go. Tied at 15. Barnesville could hold for the final shot here and try and take a lead into halftime. Halverson back out. Scogan nearly lost it. And at the buzzer, it doesn't go. And we are at halftime. It's knotted up at 15 apiece between the Trojans and the Rebels. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your score at the half.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
All right, we'll bring it back for the halftime entertainment here, and I'll chit-chat a little bit with you here so we can avoid any copyright from the music here. About 10 minutes before halftime is officially over, and we're knotted up at 15 here between the Trojans and the DGF Rebels. At halftime down in Breckenridge, it is the Holly Nuggets 33 and the Breckenridge Cowgirls 19 at the half. And Kaylee Crabtree has now scored 1,000 points on her career. She got it inside 5 minutes to go in the first half. And once again, if you missed it right before the commercial break, Kaden Zenzen has just broken the Barnesville all-time rebound record that was held by Darren Mulcahy with 619 when he graduated in 1987. Kaden Zenzen now has 620, and he still has about 12 and a half minutes to try and add to that total. We'll see if we get a final number or not. Right now, it is 43-35 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans up in Crookston. Broadcast coverage brought to you today by the DGF Boosters. Got to Go Driving School in Fargo, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, and Superior Grain proudly cheering on the DGF Rebels in today's game. And Barnesville Senex, Ratzo's Pool Hall, CNS Clean and Restoration, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, the Mainline Grill and Downer, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate, The Pitchfork, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, the Takedown Club, the Barnesville Takedown Club, I should reiterate there, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Internet, and Barnesville Grocery, proudly supporting the Barnesville Trojans in this contest here. Once again, what you're watching here is the History of Hip Hop halftime performance. Right now, it's a 10-point lead for the Barnesville Trojans over the Crookston Pirates, 47-37 with 11:17 and counting to go. Barnesville has the ball. Crookston just, and now they're going to call a jump ball. Looks like the possession area will go to Barnesville right now. So Barnesville will have a inbounds pass from the baseline here underneath their own hoop. And it appears, let's see here. Looks like Ryan Rustad will trigger the inbounds pass here for the Trojans. He'll get it in. They'll work the ball up into the corner. Rustad for a three off the front of the rim. That one won't go. Crookston will get the rebound, and now there's a foul on Noah Kraus. So that is the make that the third team foul of the second half for Barnesville. They're leading by 10, 47-37. So it'll be Crookston Pirates basketball. Keep you up to date on that one here as we take a look at some of our upcoming schedule. And if I had that on my phone and now it disappeared on me, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. Try and keep that music out of the background there as much as I can. Once again, you're watching, I should say, the History of Hip Hop Dance Performance, your halftime entertainment here as they're knotted up at 15 between the Barnesville Trojans and the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. All right. So the Barnesville versus Roseville game, girls game, that was scheduled for last Friday. That's been postponed. I haven't received word of when that game is going to be rescheduled, but what I do know is that they intend to reschedule it if at all possible. Coming up on Tuesday, we'll have Barnesville and DGF boys basketball for you, 7:30. And then on Thursday, we'll have Barnesville and against the Frazee Hornets and Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines in high school wrestling. Jesse will have that for you starting at 5 o'clock. And then Barnesville and Alexandria and Staples Motley, the Trojans versus the Cardinals and the Cardinals. 5 o'clock wrestling for you with Jesse on Friday the 28th. And then we will see Barnesville on the road in Minnewaska area taking on the Lakers. That game will be on Magnitude Sports from Glen Dive. It's Glen something, Minnesota. We'll be there. It's 7:30 p.m. tip. And then the Barnesville girls returned home. No, they do not. That game against Park Rapids was actually canceled. They got confirmation of that earlier this morning. Moving ahead to Thursday, February 3rd, Barnesville has a wrestling duel with Fertile Beltrami. To the best of my knowledge, a third team has not joined that at this time. Jesse will have that at a 5 o'clock start for you. And then February 4th, it'll be Barnesville versus DGF in boys basketball, 7:30 p.m. tip for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our Twitter or our Facebook. We have it pinned to the top of our Facebook page. And if you scroll far enough on our Twitter, it's there too. I've been meaning to repin it, but I haven't done so recently. So that's a look at what's upcoming here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll take another timeout. We're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Back in a moment here on Magnitude.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. Second half of play about to get underway here. We're knotted up at 15 apiece between the Barnesville Trojans and the DGF Rebels. Up in Crookston, the Barnesville Trojans lead 57-42 with 8:51 and counting to go here in the second half of that game. So that game likely to go final before this one does. So we'll get you a final when that game goes final. And now we're underway here in half number 2. DGF will get the ball to start the second half, and they'll try and take the first lead of the game, or their first lead of the second half, I should say, here on this possession. And that one's a little bit off the mark, and I missed 2. We didn't get a chance to take a look at the Willow Creek stat report, but we'll take a look at that during one of the first breaks here in the second half. Halverson will whip it out there to Ballgreen. Ballgreen dribbles back up to the top of the key, gets into the hands of Scogan. Now Strand. Strand looking inside. Bounces it to Scogan in the corner. Quick pass in there to Emily Bredman. That shot is blocked. And remain tied at 15. Four lead changes and 3 ties in that first half of play. Three on the way here from Tucker. That one's in and out. And Scogan gets the rebound. Ballgreen has it here near wing. One dribble, corner, Scogan. Tried to lob it in there for Halverson, but it was tipped by Ashley Taves, and now a foul is going to be called.
Foul on the Trojans, number 32, Lauren Halverson. Her first personal foul, team's first.
So the foul's on Halverson. Here comes Taves, and that one's turned over. .16:03 and counting. Up top there, it's Tucker. Tucker now gets it into the near corner here for Backus. Backus dribbles up top. Back to Tucker. Tucker gets it into the hands there, Garrett. Garrett now over to Winter. Winter with a couple dribble, lofts it back in for Garrett. She lost it out of bounds. They originally called it Barnesville ball. The other referee came in and said, I think you might be mistaken, and they are going to change their mind and give it to DGF. And well, you may have heard the DGF fans in the background there agreeing with the second official's call. and I agree with the second official's call myself. Here's Winter. Winter gets it up top there for Backus, and the ball's going to go back to Barnesville. It was away from the. It's a foul on the Rebels. I didn't see the foul. I was looking at the opposite side of the court. According to the scoreboard, it's going to go on Gabby Tucker. Her first, team's first of the second half. Strand with it. Strand with a pass to Scogan. Scogan looking at Ballgreen, and now she'll fire it up top for Halverson. Halverson fakes the three, drives in and scores. 2-0 Barnesville here in the second half. It took almost 3 minutes. Check that, 2 minutes. Matter of fact, it took 2 minutes exactly to get that first bucket. And now they respond with a three. Ashley Taves hits a three to give DGF the lead right back. Inside 15 minutes to go. Halverson gets it to Ballgreen. Ballgreen to Bredman. She'll tee it up for a three. That one left a little bit short. Ballgreen gets the rebound. One dribble and muscles her way up a shot. Doesn't go. Garrett will get the rebound. Seven minutes to go in the boys' game. Barnesville leads 67-45 over Crookston. Garrett has it. Coach Bonstad hoping for a jump ball, and he'll get it, and the Barnesville Trojans will get it. 14:07 to go here in the second half.
Hot dogs, pizza, and pretzels, and popcorn is free.
13 change to go, and Holly's up 41-23 over Breckenridge. I'll give you a couple more updates on that game as the scores are pouring into us. Three missed there by Scogan. She'll chase down her own rebound. Fire it in, Bredman. Back out, Scogan. Catch and shoot three. Left it a little bit short. Here's Tucker. Tucker gets it over to Backus. Backus will back up her defender. Tucker for a three. That one's in and out. And it'll be Ballgreen with the rebound. Strand has it. 13 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Inside to Halverson. She'll turn and connect. That's the third lead change of the second half already as Barnesville takes the 19-18 lead. They put a little pressure, but DGF gets it over the timeline. Three on the way, too strong, missed it. Rebound goes to Ballgreen, and Ballgreen will be fouled. They'll stop the clock with 12:59 to go.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 21, Ashley Taves. Her first personal foul, team second.
Strand will have it here, high on the near side. Bounce pass, Ballgreen in the corner. I'll get the camera in the corner too for you. Nice pass into Bredman. She'll go to the line. The pass came from Lauren Halverson, and now Bredman will get some contact. It'll be another foul on the Rebels. It's their third one of the half now. We'll see if Emily Bredman can connect here from the Barnesville Saints free throw line. And she can. Gives the Trojans a 2-point lead. Kaylee Peterson will come in for Aria Garrett, excuse me. Second free throw, in and out. Rebound comes down here to the Rebels. They'll kick it out. Three on the way. Open look, and it's in. And that three-pointer gives DGF a 21-20 lead. Halverson. Couple of dribbles and tried to connect the pass to Scogan, but Scogan went left. The pass went right out of bounds and back to the Rebels. That'll be a turnover. Into the hands there, Taves. Punched out, tipped out in the corner, I should say, for Backus. Backus will give it to Tucker. Tucker into the paint, kicks it out. Taves looked at the hoop, lost the ball. It's picked up by Sydney Strand. And that three is up and no good. Three from Taves. That one, no good. Strand floats in for the rebound. 21-20. We've had 4 lead changes here in the second half so far. Smith, I think her shot was partially blocked. And is that Bredman? No, it's Scogan down low who'll get the rebound. She'll get fouled. And now Scogan will go to the free throw line. Barnesville up 76-47 with 3 minutes and change to go here in the second half of that game up in Crookston. And that free throw will tie it at 21. It's our first tie of this second half. We'll see if she can get the lead back here for Barnesville. And she will. And a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Trojans.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that Willow Creek Insurance stat report. So this is the first half and up to this timeout here with 11:09 to go. And as you can see there, it's been points have been hard to come by here. Trojans 8 of 25 shooting, Rebels 7 of 27. 3-pointers have been tough, 1 of 10. That's not normal for Barnesville. Rebels 4 of 13. Free throws, a little bit better for both teams, 75% for the Rebels, 3 of 4, 5 of 8 for the Trojans. And the Rebels have committed 10 team fouls, 4 of those here in the second half. And one of those 6 for the Trojans here in the second half. and they've turned the ball over probably a few more times than 9-6, but that's what we have at the moment here. So that is your second half and first half and early second half stat report brought to you by Willow Creek Insurance. We'll return it now here to live action as the Trojans, the Rebels will hit the wrong button there, and now our clock will start, only a couple seconds behind. 22-21, Barnesville with the lead. 5 lead changes and 1 tie. This game was tied at 15 at halftime, and most recently tied at 21. Missed shot, Halverson will get the rebound. Ballgreen with it, now up top for Strand. Strand bounced past Scogan. Scogan looking inside, tried to get it there to, I believe that was, I couldn't see who was down low, possibly Emily Smith. It was tipped away, and now coming back the other way is Gabby Tucker. Tucker nearly stolen by Smith, but Taves will keep it. Gets a nice pass down low. The shot is missed, and the rebound comes to Scogan. Scogan will bring it up court. Scogan will run into a double team, keep the dribble going, and now she'll back up in between the circles, and Barnesville can reset as they get the ball here to Ballgreen. Inside 10 minutes to go, and a 1-point lead for Barnesville here, looking to make it 4. Sydney Strand a little strong. And the rebound comes down to Taves. She'll bounce it out to Tucker. And now Taves will bring it up court. Taves will fire it over to the far side there for, I believe, no, I'm not sure who that was. Tucker with a missed 3. That won't go in. 9.5 to go. Ballgreen with the basketball. Down low, Halverson will get fouled. And Halverson will earn 2 shots at the Barnesville Senex free throw line.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 15, Kaylee Peterson.
Inside 10 minutes to go down in Breckenridge. Holly leads 44-31. Breckenridge trying to cut into that deficit. And the first free throw is missed.
Subbing in for the Rebels, number 25, Aria Garrett.
76-49 in favor of Barnesville with 2:17 to go in the second half. Up in Crookston over the Pirates. And that free throw will rattle in. So 1 of 2 on that trip to the line.
Number 14, Emily Bregman.
And the Barnesville lead is increased to 2. Tucker with it. Tucker kicks it out. 3 on the way from Winters in. Both teams have made 8 shots total. How about that? And both of them approaching the mid-30s on attempts. And there's a foul. I'll stop the clock with 8:39 to go. Aria Garrett will get her second, team 6, and Kenzie Scogan will go to the free throw line. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Emily Smith, actually, not Scogan. And she'll connect on the first one. We're tied at 24. It's our second tie of the second half. Second one's off. Garrett with the rebound. We remain tied. 8.5 to go here. It was tied at 15 at halftime. Both teams have scored 9 points since then. So the 2 teams combining for 18 points a little bit quicker, and that foul's going to be called on Ballgreen. It's going to be called on Garrett, actually. My apologies. So that'll put...
Number 25, Aria Garrett, the third personal foul, team 7.
So next fall on Barnesville will be only their second. So we won't, and it's now final. The Barnesville Trojans have won 80-51 over the Crookston Pirates. Caden Zenzen with the new rebound record. Emily Smith with the bucket.
Number 40, Emily Smith.
26-24, just inside 8 minutes to go, and there's a foul in Barnesville. We will not put the foul graphic up because I charged them with a foul earlier they were not supposed to get.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 24, Trinity Gregg.
It's the first on Trinity Gregg, and a timeout taken by DGF.
Timeout taken by the Rebels. A full timeout.
It's a full timeout, 7:46 to go here in the second half. And we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, at the free throw line is Tucker, and she misses it. I don't know if the happy birthday song has anything to do with it, but I'm not sure whose birthday it is, but we'll find out. Maybe we won't find out. She misses both free throws, and the rebound comes down to Barnesville. Up by 2. This is Tucker, I think. Nope, check that. There's actually Winter. And now Tucker for a 3. Left it short. Rebound chased down by Trinity Gregg. Ball Green has it. Trinity Gregg. Gregg bounce pass. Back up top now. Ball Green. And a push and a foul on the Rebels.
Fouls on the Rebels. Number 2, Gabby Tucker.
They'll stop the clock with 6:59 to go.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 10, Kenzie Scoville. Shooting bonus for the Trojans, number 4, Lexi Bolden.
So Lexi has to make one to get one. First one is in, so she'll get one more. I don't know if Barnesville's had a 4-point lead in this game. I honestly cannot recall. I know it's been tight. Let's see if they can get one here. And they do. 28-24. Just a tick inside, 7 minutes to go as Tucker brings it back. Tucker nearly losing it. Gets it to Taves. Taves into the corner there for Backus. Back to Taves. Taves inside for Garrett. Garrett shoots and scores. Back to a 2-point deficit here for DGF. 28-26, 6.5 to go. Gregg, corner, Ball Green, double teamed, and now gets it to the baseline there. Turning around, Emily Bredman with the basket. They'll lob it in for Garrett. Garrett one dribble and gets it up and scores. Nicely done. Keeping the Rebels within a basket. Trinity Gregg has it. Gregg to Ball Green. Ball Green baseline there for Smith. Smith with a couple of dribbles around defenders. Left it a little short. Bredman chases down the rebound. Gets it back out to Ball Green. Ball Green backs up in between the circles. Barnesville will reset. 5:47 and counting. Now Gregg has it. Gregg to Ball Green. Ball Green looked inside there for Bredman, but Didn't like what she saw, didn't deliver the pass. Now she will get it down to Bredman. Bredman will back out into the corner. Inside Emily Smith. Tough shot. She got it. 30 to 28, or 32 to 28, excuse me. Here's Tucker back the other way. Tucker to the hoop and scores. And for some reason, we're getting a lot of scoring now. After a low-scoring first half and a low-scoring start to the second half, both of these teams starting to pour out the points now back and forth. Inside 5 minutes to go down in Breckenridge. Holly leads 52 to 36. Bredman will miss. And she'll miss them both. Into the corner, Winter for three, got it! And now DGF takes a 33 to 32 lead. A couple of benefits for Barnesville. They're only down one, and they have only committed 2 fouls. And the next foul by DGF will be a double bonus for Barnesville, as that's an over and back, as Lexi Ballgreen couldn't quite chase it down before the midcourt stripe. And now DGF will get the ball back, leading by 1, looking to extend that lead. Into the backcourt, 4:36 to go. Tucker looking for some help, lobs it out for Winter. Winter, right-handed dribble, gets it into the hands there of Backus. Backus back to Tucker. Tucker trying to get around Scogan, and her shot may have been partially blocked by Emily Bredman. Rebound will come down to Ballgreen. Ballgreen will bring it back. Now Strand has it high on the far side. Works in the corner, Ballgreen. Ballgreen with that right-handed dribble. Back to the top of the key, trying to avoid that double team. Picks the ball up, delivers it to Strand. Strand, couple of dribbles. Playing a 1-2-1 zone defense, it appears, for DGF, and they get the turnover. Inside 4 minutes to go. Can DGF pick up their second win of the year? It's been a tight game from the start, and they are 3.5 minutes away with a 1-point lead. That one missed everything. Garrett underneath with the rebound.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 32, Lauren Halverson.
Redmond will get a breather on the bench. Lauren Halverson will come back in for the Trojans. And there's another turnover. Scogan to the hoop. Had it tipped away. It's going to go back to DGF. Gabby Tucker poked it away, and it went off Scogan's shoe out of bounds and back to. And that is a foul on Barnesville. It's their third team foul.
Number 10, Kenzie Scogan, their third personal foul, team's third.
3:10 to go. Shot is up, and it rattles in. It's a three-pointer. Peyton Backus, 36-32, DGF with the lead. Inside 3 minutes to go here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Halverson stepped out of bounds and another turnover. And that one's turned over. Ballgreen picks it up. Should go to the line, and DGF will pick up the foul. It's now double bonus time for the Trojans. So for the next 2 minutes and 41 seconds, every foul by DGF will put Barnesville at the line to shoot 2. These are big free throws, and she misses it.
Subbing in for the Rebels, number 21, Ashley Tate.
They desperately need this free throw right here if they want to stay in it. They're not necessarily out of it right now, but DGF has the momentum. And a timeout is called. Free throw is good. Double bonus the rest of the way for Barnesville, and a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. 36-33. It'll be Rebel basketball coming out of the Barnesville timeout. 2:44 to go. Inbounds pass. And Tucker breaks the defense. Pass is tipped out of bounds. He'll stay with DGF. Tucker to the hoop. A little strong. Rebound, Emily Smith. (36-33). Sydney Strand with the basketball. Now to Ballgreen in the corner. BJF, that zone defense to get into Halverson. Gets a quick pass into Smith, and a foul is called here on the Rebels. That'll put Emily Smith at the free throw line, and she'll get 2 from the Barnesville Senex free throw.
Number 40, Emily Smith.
DGF coach getting an explanation from the referee. That one's in. That's big. It makes it a 2-point game. And this next one even bigger. Second one is off the mark. Out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul on somebody, but I didn't see who. DGF coach wanted to travel. I'm not 100% disagreeing with that, but they call, or no foul on. It was just out of bounds apparently, and now that's poked away. Ballgreen will come away with it. Down by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Scogan for a 3, left it short. Tied up, possession arrow favors DGF. Out of bounds, and it'll go back to Barnesville. And a timeout on the floor, 1:49 to go. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
30-second timeout.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, it'll be Barnesville basketball with 1:47 to go here. Inbounds pass comes to Ball Green. She'll cross the timeline. And on the baseline, it's up and in, and we are tied at 36. 90 seconds to go.
Foul on the Trojans, number 4. The second personal foul.
Lexi Ballgreen picking up her second. Team's fourth. Tucker in the backcourt, being guarded by Scogan. She dribbles it over to the far wing. Now back up to the top of the key. Thought about the three, but didn't pull the trigger. It was Backus. Backus puts the ball to the floor. Hands it off for Ashley Taves. The crowd's into this one. Taves in for Garrett. Garrett to the hoop, won't go. Halverson gets the rebound. Inside a minute to go, knotted up at 36. Barnesville could take their time and go for the last shot if they wanted to. We'll see if they get a good look at the basket and maybe take a 2-point lead. That one tipped away. DGF takes it. 39 seconds to go. Tucker with it. Now the Rebels could hold for the final shot if they choose to. Taves had it poked away. It's a reach-in foul. Trojans still have 2 to go, 2 to give before the Rebels will go to the free throw line. Tucker with the basketball, 24 seconds to go. And a timeout called by DGF. Stops the clock with 21.9 seconds. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break and we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, coming out of the DGF timeout, we're knotted up at 36, 21.9. Barnesville with 5 fouls. DGF with 10 plus. Barnesville still with 2 to give before DGF gets into the 1-and-1 bonus. I'm not sure if they're going to get to the bonus with 19 seconds. We will see. It depends on if they score off this play or not. That will play a big role on which direction the fouls go. They'll lob it in there for Taves. Taves for Tucker. Tucker gets it into Peyton Backus. They're going to try and hold for the final shot. Tucker, 10 seconds to go. Back to Taves. And it's stolen away, and a double dribble is called, and it's going back to DGF. Wow. Barnesville had a similar situation like this in that Perham game where a travel was called. And now a double dribble is called on a potential steal. 4 seconds to go. Ashley Taves with the basketball. Now Tucker. And it's good if it goes, and we're going to overtime. 15-15 at the half, 36-36, and we're not done yet. DGF looking to get that game-winning shot, but it comes a little bit short, and now overtime will have to decide this one. At least we think it'll only be one overtime. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, 36-36, and the overtime tip just ahead of us here. 4 minutes on the clock for overtime number one. We'll see if this one finishes in the first overtime or not. We were tied at halftime. We were tied at the end of regulation, and the Rebels will win the overtime tip, and we're underway here in the extra frame. Taves with it. Thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger. That is Backus. Now Tucker has it. Tucker gets it to Taves. Taves being guarded by Smith. Taves to the hoop, and she'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 40, Emily Smith. Her second personal foul, team 6. And the line shooting free throws for the Rebels, number 21, Ashley Taves.
And the second one's in. DGF takes the 1-point lead.
Number 15, Bailey Peterson.
.319 to go in the overtime session. They get it down low to Halverson. Halverson back out. Scogan 4-3 in the lead. No, it's off the mark. Taves gets the rebound, and DGF will bring the ball up court. Scogan applying pressure on Tucker in the backcourt. Tucker dishes it off there for, I believe that's Taves. Can't quite see. And they tried to get it in, and the ball is stolen by Lexi Ballgreen. Scogan has it. 2:43 and counting overtime. Ballgreen. Ballgreen, Scogan. Scogan, Halverson. Halverson travel. With the ball is Backus. Backus fires it here to Tucker. Tucker gets it out for Taves. Taves looking inside, 220, poked away. Taves gets it back, poked away again. Taves gets it once again. Now Taves into the paint. Tried to kick it out on the corner, and it was kicked last touch by a Trojan. It'll remain Rebel basketball. Well, maybe low scoring, but there's no lack of excitement in this one. Inbounds to Taves. Taves up top now 4. That is Peterson. That 3 a little strong. Offensive rebound, and the basket's up and in. And DGF has a 3-point lead. Inside 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Sydney Strand with it. Strand to Scogan in the near corner. And that one's tipped inside. It goes back to DGF. And Barnesville's going to have to clean it up quick here. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble. They'll put the full court pressure on. That one, I don't know if that was tipped by Ball Green or not, but DGF able to get the ball. And they get it over the time stripe. Tucker with it, bounce past Taves. Taves inside for Garrett. Garrett, and one! And with that foul, DGF enters the bonus. This will be a huge confidence booster for DGF if they can pick up a W here. That one a little bit strong. Yeah, she hit the top of the backboard. I think that's considered out of bounds. Bennett 26, and Barnesville has some work to do. Ball Green in the near corner. They are down by 5. Here's Scogan. Scogan puts it up and in. It's a 3-point basketball game with a minute and a couple ticks to go. Here's Taves. Now that's Garrett. Garrett nearly had it poked away, and it's going to be a foul on, I believe, Kaylee Peterson. And that will bring Barnesville down for 2 free throws. So if they can get 2 points here without losing any time on the clock, that would be huge. Even if they just get 1 of these free throws, but they would like to get them both. Strand misses the first.
Coming in for the Rebels, number 5, Michaela Winter.
Strand really needs to hit this free throw to help her team stay in this, and she does. 41-39, it's a 2-point game and a timeout, Barnesville. Overtime number 1, could there be a second one? We'll find out here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 41-39, DGF basketball. They're up by 2 after a 1-for-2 trip to the free throw line here for Sydney Strand. Once again, 10 plus fouls for DGF, Barnesville at 7 team fouls right now. They'll put the full court press on here. 56.8. They get it in. 54 seconds to go. They'll lob the pass, nearly poked away by Strand, but Tucker able to hang on to it. And that'll be a foul. And DGF will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Has to make one to get one, and going to the Barnesville Senex free throw line will be Gabby Tucker, the 5'7" junior. If she could hit both of these, that would be huge. And now a substitution here is Michaela Winter will come out, and Kaylee Peterson will come in. She'll connect on the first one. It's a 3-point game, and she had to make one to get one. She'll get one to try and put her team up 2 possessions here with 43.4 seconds to go. Can she hit this big free throw? She can. Barnesville down 4 with 40 seconds to go. Here's Sydney Strand, now Ballgreen. Dishes it back to Ballgreen, down to Emily Smith. Smith to the hoop and scores. And a timeout. Timeout Barnesville will be DGF basketball when they return from the timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, Ashley Taves will trigger the inbounds pass. 25.6 seconds here in overtime number 1. DGF with a 2-point lead, nearly stolen away, and a foul will be committed by Kenzie Scogan. So one more will put DGF on a double bonus, but right now it's still make one to get one. And going to the line is Gabby Tucker. Barnesville making the Rebels get 2 points the hard way. But here in the overtime session, I don't know if DGF has missed from the free throw line. I don't think they have. I may have just jinxed them, and I apologize if that's the case. 20 seconds to go. Barnesville with a chance to tie, potentially take the lead. Sydney Strand runs into a double team. Here's Bredman, now Ballgreen. 5 seconds to go. Sydney Strand on the baseline to the hoop. Loses the ball for the tie. It won't go. And the Rebels win it in overtime. 43-41. Lauren Halverson had a chance, but put a little too much mustard on it. And the DGF Rebels will pick up their second win of the year in thrilling fashion. And the Trojans will lose their 3rd game of the season in heartbreaking fashion. They had a chance to tie, and normally she would not miss that shot, but the pressure was on and couldn't quite get it to fall. And the DGF Rebels improved to 2-11 on the season with a 43-41 overtime win here in overtime against the Barnesville Trojans. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with your post-game show momentarily here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoosetogo.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Here as the DGF Rebels improved to 2-11 on the season. The Barnesville Trojans fall to 7-6. In a 43-41 overtime loss to the Rebels here on their home court. A game that had a total of 5 ties and 13 lead changes. The first tie came at 2-2. Barnesville hit a 3 to give themselves a 5-2 lead. They would hang on to that lead until we were tied at 9. DGF would hit a 3 to take a 12-9 lead. And then they would hold on to that lead until Barnesville took the lead back at 13-12. Next trip down the court, DGF would take the lead back at 14-13, and then Barnesville would tie it at 15, and it would be 15-15 at the halftime mark. It would take about 2 minutes exactly for either team to score in the second half when Barnesville would hit a basket to take the 17-15 lead. And then DGF would come back, hit a 3 to take the 18-17 lead. And then Barnesville would hit a basket to take a 19-18 lead. And then DGF would hit another three-pointer to take a 21-20 lead. Barnesville would tie it at 21 on a free throw and take the lead at 22-21 on a free throw. DGF would take the lead back at 24-23. Then we were tied at 24. Barnesville would tie it up and then take the lead at 26-24. Hang on to that lead until DGF took the lead back at 33-32. Then the game would eventually get knotted up at 36. DGF would have a chance at the end of regulation to get the game-winning shot, but they would miss it, and we would go to overtime. A free throw would give DGF the 37-36 lead, and that was the final lead change of the game as the Barnesville Trojans had a chance at the end as they got the pass down along the baseline into the hands of Lauren Halverson from Sydney Strand, but Halverson didn't quite get what she needed on that basket to have it drop in, and unfortunately the Barnesville Trojans fall 2 points shy of a second overtime here against the DGF Rebels. And the Rebels now with 2 wins on the season, 1 over Frazee and now 1 over Barnesville. And coming up next here for the DGF Rebels, the Rebels will have, let's see here, I'm looking at the wrong schedule here. Let's pull up the right schedule. They will have a tough matchup on the road at Pelican Rapids, and then they go up to Frazee on February 3rd, and they'll see if they can pick up. They'll see if they can sweep the series, the season series against the Frazee Hornets, as they won earlier in the season against Frazee by the score of 44-39. That should be an interesting matchup. And then they come home on February 4th against Rossay. A couple of road games at Crookston, at Perham on February 7th and 8th. Home against Hawley on the 11th, and then they wrap up the regular season on the road 15th, 17th, and 24th of February at Detroit Lakes, at Thief River Falls, and at Norman County East. Euland Hitterdal as the Rebels improved to 2-11 on the season, and the Trojans fall to 7-6 overall. They have road games in Breckenridge and Hawley on January 28th and February 3rd. They'll come home against Wheaton Herman Norcross on February 8th and Pelican Rapids on the 11th. And then they will have a game against Frazee, and it's either going to be at Concordia College or it's going to be at Frazee. They have not officially decided that, or if they have not passed that information along to me yet. So we'll see where that Frazee game ends up at. And then after the Frazee game, either at Concordia or Frazee, it'll be a road trip up to Euland to take on the Norman County East Euland Hitterdal Titans. And then they'll be home on February 22nd against the Ada Bor Norman County West Cougars. And then February 24th, they'll be on the road at Wadena Deer Creek. And February 25th on the road at Thief River Falls. And they will also have a game on, one I skipped, after the road game in Breckenridge and before the road game in Hawley. They'll have a road game in Glenwood taking on the Minnewaska area Lakers. And that game on the road in Glenwood will be live here on Magnitude Sports. I want to say thanks to Bill and Phil, the activity and assistant activities director, for allowing us to come do that game. We certainly appreciate their friendliness and their accommodations. That's absolutely awesome of them. Well, that pretty much wraps it up here. To select a Purple Goose player of the game is Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game, I should say. In a losing effort, we'll go ahead and give it to Emily Smith. She had 14 points unofficially, scoring all 14 of those in the second half. Lauren Halverson with an honorable mention, but Emily Smith will be our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game in a losing effort for the Barnesville Trojans. And our player of the game is a really tough one. Aria Garrett led the way with 19 for the DGF Rebels unofficially. Ashley Taves had 8. Michaela Winter had 9. Gabby Tucker had 7. So it was a fairly even scoring outside of Garrett. Everybody scoring about the same. Peyton Backus had 4, including a big three-pointer midway through the second half. But honorable mention to Garrett. She did an awesome job down low. But we're going to give our player of the game to the 5'10 senior forward, number 21, Ashley Taves, who hit a huge three-pointer to put the Rebels in front and put them in front for good. Well, actually, no, that was the second from last time they put them in front. But Ashley Taves hitting a big three, and that three-pointer pretty much sealed the game for DGF. And so Ashley Taves, with 8 points on the night, will be our player of the game for the DGF Rebels. Congratulations to the Rebels once again. And they improved to 2-11 and 7-6 for the Barnesville Trojans. We'll talk to you again on, let's take a look at our schedule here and just find out when we'll talk to you again here. Once again, that Barnesville game versus Roseau, to the best of my knowledge, I don't know when that's going to be rescheduled. But we'll talk to you again on Tuesday. Is that right? What day is today? Today is Tuesday, the 25th. We'll talk to you again on Thursday for Barnesville Wrestling when the Trojans host the Hornets and the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. And then Jesse will be here. I'll probably be in attendance enjoying it, but I'll probably take the broadcast off. And then as far as me talking to you again, that will be when Barnesville goes to Minnewaska area on January 31st. So it looks like I'll have a little bit of time off here. The Barnesville boys game up in Perham will be handled by Jason and Lance. It looks like I have a few days off. So if you're looking for some awesome girls hockey action, I encourage you to tune in on January 29th. Myself and Matt Mitzel, good friend of mine from the Bismarck area, will be on the call and camera work and graphics for the Bismarck Blizzard and the Fargo North South Bruins. That has always been a fantastic hockey game, and it has been for about the past 5 years. Magnitude has done everything in our power to cover that particular matchup the last 4 years in a row. And so we certainly look forward to that one. We want to say thanks to Bismarck Century AD for allowing us to come broadcast that game. And that should be a fun one, regardless of who wins or loses. That should be a fun one. So we encourage you to tune in for that one on Saturday, January 29th from the Schonberg Ice Arena in South Bismarck. Bismarck, my hometown. I grew up there, so I know exactly how to get there. But that should be a fun one. And then once again, I'll talk to you again when the girls travel to Glenwood to take on the Minnewaska area Lakers on January 31st. And that'll wrap up the month of January. If you have not heard, the February 1st game here at home for the girls against Park Rapids has been canceled. That game will not be rescheduled. I got a confirmation on that earlier today. That game is officially canceled and will not be rescheduled. So that's what I know. So we'll talk to you again soon here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Once again, your final score in this one, the DGF Rebels with the overtime win, 43-41 over the Barnesville Trojans. It was a fun one. Even though it didn't go the way that the Trojans fans hoped it would. Congratulations to the Rebels on picking up the win. It certainly was a fun broadcast, and we hope to talk to you again soon here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.